Hello, Cancer and Cancer Rising friend, Sondra from For Your Chi. This is your March of 2026 reading. Thanks for being here. Now, you're on the path to getting better. You're on the path, okay? I know it's been difficult for you because I talk to a lot of you and you're going through a lot of stuff. And many of you, it's a lot of drama that has to do with other people in your family that you cannot control. And other situational drama too, like house stuff. But let's get into your reading. Your first 72 hours or so of March, movements, choices, and decisions. You're trying to figure out the best way to utilize your resources and energy to accomplish what you need to accomplish this month. Now, Vanessa comes up because you are indecisive. This message comes up again in your 5th house, but as it relates to the first sorry, I have a hair like on my neck. As it relates to the first couple of days of the month, it's going to be important to focus on one thing at a time. The first card here means do your homework. Then after your research is complete, then you can put your efforts where they need to go. And it's really that simple. Taking it back to what they say in AA, one day at a time. Your 2nd house, choose wisely. Will you have a decision to make regarding money or some expenditure? Of course, this could be a purchase that you feel like you need to make right now because maybe something's broken and it needs to be fixed, or maybe you need to make a decision that involves some sort of medical treatment. The best advice I can offer you here is to take time to do your research. Don't let someone try to push you around or pressure you into doing something, signing a dotted line that you don't feel good about. There are some options here. However, Mercury is retrograde. Details are foggy. You really need more time to do your homework. Francesca's here. Francesca talks about don't focus on what could go wrong. Instead, focus on solutions to the problem at hand. And some of this may be even worked out or avoided by doing the research first. And this is why I do these readings, because a lot of this crapola can be avoided by just taking the right action steps at the appropriate time and not kicking the can down the road a day or 2 or a month. Your 3rd house, brother or sister, they're going through a karmic event in the month of March. They may need your help or a shoulder to cry on or some advice this month. Interesting that the advice card here is talking about don't settle, reach for the stars. Some of them deserve better than what they've accepted in the past. Your 4th house, house of home, where you currently live, a teacher, a mentor. Now sometimes this is your own life experience teaching you, right? Something to do with your house. This could be something to do with a move. This could be where you're learning DIY of how to fix it yourself. Also, your father could be teaching you, or your father could be learning from someone else right now in his life. The advice card here is Mystique. Proceed forward and expect a miraculous solution to appear. Very straightforward, and I like it. I like when Mystique appears because that tells you that there's going to be an answer to the situation at hand very soon. You just need to keep progressing forward there. Or your dad needs to keep progressing forward. Your Fifth house. Now here is the confusion card. Fifth house represents your social circle, your friends, single if you're dating, but also this can represent a younger child or a middle child. There is confusion here. Either you are confused with some communication that you've received from a friend, or your friend is throwing you a mixed signal, or your boyfriend or girlfriend is throwing you mixed signals. Their actions aren't matching their words. They could be acting kind of fruity right now. Now, the advice card is do not take action at this time. It is going to be time to ask this person some questions. However, I would wait and try to sort this out next month if possible. It's just not a good time for a lot of people, including you, to deal with this situation. Put them on hold, ask questions next month. Tell them you're going to postpone the conversation for another day. Your sixth house, and that is the truth. Your sixth house, work and health. You're working very hard. You feel like you're receiving very little reward as a result of your hard work. It's interesting that you pulled Daniel, which is the angel of marriage here. Now, some of you could actually be working with your partner or spouse. And as we know, like, that is, could be difficult, right, with the communication, and it could have caused some sort of rift in your relationship. However, this angel is here to tell you it's going to be fine for those of you that are working or find yourselves working with your partners here. Some of you may have a work partner where this could be a coworker, but someone that you need them to do their part, and then you do your part, and that together creates whatever it is that you all do or produce, right? And that could be strained, but yet Daniel is here to say that this is going to resolve. It's going to get better, this communication or whatever the problem may be. All right, so that's good. All right, now we're going to be going over your zodiac cards of who's around you in the 7th house this month. We've got the 10 of Pentacles, so that is a Capricorn, a Taurus, or Virgo. And then we also have the Hermit. How about that? A double Virgo there. And then we've got the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you want to follow me, the link is in the extended below in the description box for the extended. We're going to be going over your 8th house, or 7th house rather, of relationships, 8th house of taxes, contracts, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income, your 9th house of school and travel, 10th house of career, your mother, your 11th house of your eldest child or your best friend, the 10th house, 12th house, what's about to happen 3 months from now in the month of June. Many blessings to you, Cancers and Cancer rising friends. Take care.